Everyone, welcome back. I wanted to say good morning because it is morning here. It is exactly 10:13 a.m. Today we are going to be doing a demo and review on this foundation I just recently picked up from the VIB sale. This is the Dolce Gabbana Perfect Reveal Lift Foundation with Sunscreen SPF 25. I am in the shade Bronze 144. This is going to be my summer shade for sure. I got a sample of this, which is what prompted me to buy the full size. I've never tried anything from Dolce & Gabbana, and this was an extreme splurge. However, I am a firm believer in really spending the money on a good canvas, on a good foundation that's going to last, because it's kind of like dressing yourself. Everything you do that you add to it is your accessory. So you need your base to look good, or everything else just kind of gets lost and it just gets to be too much. And I don't know, I'm a firm believer in a really good foundation. So I wanted to do this demo and review for you. I just got out of the shower. Freshly crazy blow-dried hair. I just noticed I need a bang trim, like a serious bang trim. Like, these are no longer classified as bangs. But I've already moisturized my face, and that is all I've done. And blow-dried my hair. And attempted to curl it and make it look fancy for you guys, but it's just not happening. So you know what's going to happen is it's going up. When all else fails, throw it up in a bun. So I am going to start off with my primer, which is right here. I just have a little sample left of the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. Also, absolutely love this primer. Another expensive thing, but like I just said, I really am a firm believer in a good foundation. Like I always do, I'm going to pump, I know I'm going to end up using more than one pump, but I'm going to start off with one. It's kind of a liquidy foundation. You can see it starting to run there down my hand. Not too liquidy, but it's definitely more of like a liquid-like texture. And I like to dot it on my face. I chose the Sigma F80 flat top kabuki brush. I've also applied this with the Beauty Blender. I just like how a brush can buff it into your skin to really get that flawless application. This foundation is very easy to blend into your skin. Just very easily blends. I really appreciate that. Here's one pump blended into my skin. I would say one pump is kind of like light coverage. I still can see some of my blemishes and stuff, but this foundation is a medium to full coverage foundation, and I have definitely built it up. Usually I build it up to full because it's just such a beautiful finish that why not go flawless? So I am going to put another layer of foundation on. So here is the second layer of foundation on. I would say this is pretty much full on, really flawless coverage. I'm digging it. The finish on this foundation is just impeccable. It truly just has this radiant, flawless, youthful glow to it that is just, I mean, you can see, it is beautiful. I'm going to finish the rest of my face here so that you can see what it looks like with a full face of makeup on. Alright, so let's go over the details of this foundation. I'm going to be doing some check-ins throughout the course of the day, but I wanted to get the details for you out there before we do our check-ins so you can kind of know how this foundation is going to wear, what it's supposed to do. So I picked up this foundation from Sephora. There are other places that carry it as well, but I paid $72 for this foundation. You're thinking, I know, now that I think about it, that is a little crazy. But I can tell you, this foundation is amazing. You will see throughout the day how it wears, but This foundation has an SPF of 25. What makes this foundation stand out to me, and one of the reasons that I bought it, is because it has skincare benefits built into it. It is a very moisturizing foundation, and I can say that I do have a lot of texture on my skin, and so when I go to put this foundation on, it literally glides over that because it's a moisturizing foundation. It is not a foundation that is dry, that's going to cling to things. It literally glides on top because of that moisturizing property. So this is perfect for dry skin. This is perfect if you have older skin that, you know, just has some imperfections in it now. It is meant to glide on top of fine lines and wrinkles. They say that over time, this is going to help reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. I can tell you, it just like glid on top of everything I got going on. So I can completely understand that. It is definitely a medium to full coverage foundation. I built mine up to full because if I'm going to take the time to do foundation, I want to look flawless, please and thank you. I told you it has an SPF of 25, which is a great high SPF in a foundation, especially as we go into summer here. I don't always have a day cream that happens to have SPF in it, so to be able to get it from your foundation is fabulous. I want to read to you what this foundation has built into it. I wrote it down because I wanted to make sure to get this right. It has Gold Flavo Silk Tri-Complex. So it has these three things in it. It has Gold Silk Serene, no idea what that is. Italian olive oil, I understand that, and vitamin B3, which is what helps reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles on your skin. This smooths your skin's texture, and it says that it reduces fine lines and wrinkles in 4 weeks' time. I can completely understand that because just in the 2 weeks I've been wearing it, I mean, my skin looks really, really good. I mean, take care of your skin first, but if you take care of your skin and then you go in with a fabulous foundation, you're going to look flawless. And for me, I have always been on the hunt for that foundation that just kind of glides on, doesn't stick to dry patches, doesn't stick to texture, goes over it and makes me look flawless, but yet youthful. So I'm going to do some check-ins throughout the course of the day so that you can see how this foundation wears. It is now 10:53 a.m., so I will check in a little bit, but just know I am really digging the finish of this. It is now 2:13 in the afternoon. There's a thunderstorm rolling in, and I have been busy. We are having a garage sale. Actually, by the time you watch this video, the garage sale will thankfully be over. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how much stuff we had. Like, we are done having kids, so I am getting rid of everything up until age 3. Like, everything you could possibly need. So it's a huge garage sale. And then, you know, you start to go into all your rooms. I got house stuff. Like, if you guys were here, I would be like, come over and please take this stuff out of my garage. Anyways, we're here to talk about the foundation, and it's been, gosh, I forget what time I was even, I think it's 4 hours. I think I said 10 something, so it's been like 4 hours. I couldn't decide whether I wanted to pour myself a cup of coffee or a glass of wine this afternoon because I've just been so busy, but I opted to be good, and I have a cup of my coffee. Okay, so the foundation. Let me just look in the mirror here, because like I said, I've been so busy, I haven't even had time to look in a mirror. I think it looks exactly the same, and I'm not even kidding. Let me zoom you in here a little bit. If there's a black streak here, bike rack fell in my face. I was like, oh my gosh, I have all days for something to happen to my face. I don't think I have, it didn't even mess up the foundation, so that's a good thing. I was more worried about like a black streak or a bruise or something like, Anyways, it looks exactly the same, and I have not touched, I have done no powdering, nothing. I'm not oily, I'm not greasy. It still looks flawless and beautiful. I am absolutely impressed with this foundation. Now I will do another check-in here at the end of the day later on this evening before I go to bed so you can really see how it lasts, but I gotta tell you, this is just a beautiful foundation, and rightly so. It should be for the price that you're paying. But what really has sold me, and I'm not sure if I got this point across earlier, but it just glides on. It's moisturizing, but it just literally glides on, and the finish is that of what you see people on TV looking like, or when you look at a magazine and it just looks kind of airbrushed. That is the finish of this foundation. It is just gorgeous. It's buildable, it's not cakey. I said it's medium to full coverage. What else did I want to point out? I'm just really impressed, and I'm in a chatty mood. What can we talk about? We're having barbecued ribs for dinner with, I made quinoa with feta, tomato, avocado, and mushrooms. That's really good. And then corn on the cob is what else we're having. So I will check in with you guys later so we can finish off the end of it so you can see how the foundation lasted throughout the course of the entire day. But so far, the Dolce & Gabbana Perfect Reveal Lift Foundation has a giant 2 thumbs up for me. Like, a giant 2 thumbs up. And I forgot my phone, but I promise you, it is 6 p.m. We just cleaned up dinner. That was fabulous as usual. My husband always makes really delicious, I forgot to turn my light on, I hope it's not too dark, really delicious ribs. And so anyways, we are here to do the final check-in. I was going to wait a couple more hours, but it is still looking fabulous. I have done 0 touch-ups since the last check-in. It has been 8 hours. I think the foundation looks still really good. If anything, the areas where it's breaking up was where I was like wiping my face from earlier when the bike rack hit me in the face. But other than that, it still looks so good. I am so impressed with this foundation. Kind of had a feeling I would be because, well, I just, you know, when I had that sample, the sample just really blew me away. And that is what made me want to buy the full size because I'm like, gosh, you know, if the sample's, you know, that great and it just lasted and it looks so flawless, and I am all about full coverage that doesn't look cakey. And that is the one thing I can say about this foundation is that it offers full coverage, does not look cakey. You cannot see the foundation on your skin, which is really key for me because sometimes a foundation will look fabulous on camera. One particular one I can think about is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Looks amazing on camera, but in person, man, that can look so cakey so quick. And you can see it on your face, and that I do not care for. However, I do not see this foundation on my face. I think it looks really great. Let me zoom you back out here. Whoa, wrong direction. Anyways, I give this foundation 2 thumbs up. If you are in the market for a great foundation that's going to give you medium to full coverage, really is going to glide on top of and get rid of any fine lines, wrinkles that you may have on your face. It's kind of anti-aging that way just because it doesn't settle into the lines. It's very moisturizing, very hydrating. So the one thing is if you are super oily, like if you are an oil slick, this might not be the foundation for you. However, I do get combo in the T-zone, and I have not touched it at all, and I don't need to. Like, I would go out looking like this. I mean, I would go out looking like a lot of things, but, like, I don't have so much grease where it's like, ew, gross, her face needs powder, like, seriously. No, I don't need any of that, and so I'm really impressed with this foundation, and I feel like lately a lot of my foundation routines I've been having the same reaction, but I've been finding some really good foundations that are really working for me and my skin type, which is normal, pretty normal. A little combo, now that it's warming up outside, I get a little combo here in the T-zone, but that's just like most people, you know, get combo throughout the course of the day. So guys, that is all that I have, I think, to say. If I missed anything, I will either leave it in the description below or annotate it for you guys, but I feel like I've touched on everything that you need to know about this foundation, and now I am just rambling. What is new? So I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your day, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed yourself, and I will chit chat with you soon. Bye, guys.